during the regular season this year. When he's out, they're a different team. Right here, he's guarding Paul. Shot clock down to 5 for Gilgeous-Alexander. Mid-range jumper, a little bit. James Harden guarded by Lou Dort. Dort has done a nice job on him, and he got the stop, but Harden got the putback to
his own shot attempt and finishing in traffic. He's got to be aggressive all night long.
Once again, the league's leading scorer. Chris Paul got stripped inside. Now, Dort got hung up in the air. Bowls into traffic and commits
job coming over and helping. Good defense initially by Harden, and then P.J. Tucker taking the hit.
Westbrook kicks it out to corner. Harden with his first 3 attempt, a little bit short. Chris Paul with a good hit ahead to Dort. Tried to punch it over cup. Westbrook looking real explosive, but missed the reverse. Up and down they go. Gilgeous-Alexander, the extra pass, and Lou Dort hit a couple of those in the last game, not this time. Adams with the offensive board. That's what he really does well for OKC. One of the top offensive rebounders in the league. Dort gonna try another one. This one
he gets those type of looks. He's got to be aggressive and shoot with confidence. Give Billy Donovan the choice of taking you out, but you have to
slowly. Harden pulling his way inside. Billy Donovan liked the prospect of getting some post-ups, but that's going to be an offensive foul.
Gallinari shows himself big at the foul line.
Harden now 0 for 3. All on Covington again. Chris Paul in his bag. Kick out to Dort, made the last one. He's now 1 for 3. With assistant coach John Lucas getting his shots up. This time Dort drives it in. Nice move inside.
That's a welcome sight.
Eric Gordon, former 6th man of the year and NBA three-point shooting champ. They didn't even close out that time to Dort, and he gave it right to Covington, who's already made 2 threes. Gordon on the drive and couldn't finish. Impact. Jeff Green acquired as a free agent in the middle of February. Signed a couple of 10-day contracts and then signed on for good. Covington off the turnover. Chris Paul got a piece of the ball and Dort on the drive. D is thrown away. Now a little bit of a liability maybe offensively.
And it's a balance that you have to make the right decision. And Billy Donovan, I'm sure with Dort in the lineup and his defensive presence, that decision comes every single night. You have to weigh the effect that he has defensively.
He has his wife and his newborn here. His family's now able to visit the players. Corner 3 is off the mark by Chris.
This lineup on the floor, Westbrook has got to attempt to try to get himself going offensively.
On the post up, to try and rock the baby to sleep, and he does. Chris Paul inside to Adams. Boy, Adams was right at the cup and kicked it out. Darius Bazley inside. Gilgeous-Alexander, Gruder with a little atonement at the other end. Westbrook. House inside. Good rim protection by Bazley. Gilgeous-Alexander. Schroeder straightaway 3. That one a little bit strong, but once again, Steven Adams battling inside, kept it alive. Another possession for the Thunder. And that's going to be here in the opening quarter of Game 7 between Houston and Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook's former team, the place where he won NBA MVP, averaging a triple-double for several years. Tucker, nobody shoots the
something that we scored 30 points. Thank God we made some plays and made some shots to close the quarter. But
leadership, right, organizationally, also from the coaching staff with Billy Donovan and with the players. Chris Paul leading this on themselves in the Game 7 because of it.
Kind of playing with house money right now. Nobody expected them to be here. Eric Gordon got off to a great start and misses the last 2. P.J. Tucker has it ripped.
Size, especially they want to play small ball. right now going in the zone, but the ability also to knock down the three-point shot has been effective in a Houston uniform.
He's the tallest player on the court right now. Harden. Covington on the baseline. Boy, a soft. Dort staring down Harden. Those two very familiar with each other because James Harden every summer spends about 5 weeks at Arizona State where they both went to school and played. Inside, Harden up. This time he drives it in on Covington. Took a little bit of contact, got his own rebound. Dort battling inside.
Shots to put us in position because if you don't, you're hurting us. He has responded.
Part of the great mentorship that Chris Paul has provided to the young players on this team. Bound. And Schroeder in a hurry down court. In Game 7, anything goes.
But to his credit, you don't become a conference's player of the year.
Signing at Arizona State. Cassidy has more. Cass?
Yeah, Mark, this is all part of what Billy Donovan and Chris Paul have been telling Lou Dort. They said
Gilgeous-Alexander trapped. Fouled by Russell Westbrook. Technology. Thunder with a 3-point lead. Approaching 3 minutes to go in the first half. And a bad pass.
I'm going to try to take over this basketball game. I want something to show for my good shooting early on.
Dort missed badly on them so far. Now 4 of 7. Covington walks into a 3 in rhythm. What a great rebound by Westbrook. Wow. Harden on the drive, and that's going to be a blocking foul. For her family, a young EMT from Louisville, Kentucky, shot and killed by Louisville police who are executing a no-knock warrant.
Are they going to arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor?
I think at some point there'd be some type of justice served for her and her family. Gallinari on the block. Chris Paul against Harden. And they turn it over. In transition to be just that down here in Atlanta. Pardon me, in Orlando.
He's a guy you can trust down the stretch. His competitive spirit has Gordon.
Schroeder cut off on the baseline by Tucker. From the free throw line, leaving it short. 10 seconds to go in the half. Harden with the quick sit dribble. Schroeder right with him, and they blow the play up. Paul's got a little bit of time. He can squeeze one off. A whistle, and they call a blocking foul. Scott Foster with 9 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds, and off the turn. Robert Covington, who's been valuable for them in a bunch of different ways. Gilgeous-Alexander left it short. Tucker clears.
You've got to play Steven Adams or Gallinari, so you can't hide on being the biggest guy on the floor for the Rockets.
Harden with the 3, really missing back. Back out to Chris Paul. Tucker closing out on him hard. Paul with a little sauce inside. Chris Paul missing off glass. Knocked it up. Tears in his eyes when he saw the plan that he and the Players Association worked out with the NBA. Dort blocked to see everything come to fruition and to see play resume.
Stay in front of him.
Westbrook very efficient tonight, 6 of 10 from the field, not turning the ball over. And speaking of turnovers, taking that project.
So he'll be royalty in Oklahoma City forever.
In this series, finding his spots, great time. Dort blocked up top by Covington.
Great from the challenge. He embraces the challenge and realizes this is Game 7. I can't afford to just go through the motions. Ball game. Not able to knock many of them down, though. He's got to stay confident.
1 for 6 from deep. Schroeder goes quick. Adams inside, keeping it alive, but 7 minutes to go in the third. That's going to be a kick ball. Billy Donovan told our Cassidy Hubbard at halftime they didn't want to do. Jeff Green blocked by Dort. Rivers comes in firing. And control. Harden with the ISO. Good defense by Schroeder on the kick. Rivers. Great hustle by Dennis Schroeder, but he couldn't fully control it. Face down.
So this is a matchup he likes.
He's looking to get it back from Schroeder, who drives. Gilgeous-Alexander into the paint. Nice looking pull up, and he draws the foul from Howe at the Advent Health Arena. Happy players able to see their families, and happy players usually play a little bit better. James Harden's
Storm, but he's got to be a playmaker. He's got to impact this ballgame.
He's 1 for 7 from downtown. Noel wanted the lob. It wasn't high enough. Dort inside. Great pump fake for the bucket. And here, midway through the third quarter. A phrase rarely said. Harden plowing it the other way if they want it. And they give it away. Austin Rivers going up high and blocked by Dort. No foul. Rivers.
A monster at the point guard position. When you have Alexander, Schroeder, and Chris Paul, you're going to get good looks down the stretch of ball game.
Good shot. Harden again out top. Still trying to find his rhythm at the offensive end.
And they set 3 screens for him, but Dort was able to follow through to the third, and there's other guys that elevate.
On the kick out, Gilgeous-Alexander traveled with it. Looking for the repost. Gordon says, I got it, and he lost it. Paul with 6 seconds to go from the elbow.
Now, we know you're never worried about James Harden, but what more do you want to see from him to close out this series?
Well, he's going to have to make big plays.
Clock at 10 for Gilgeous-Alexander. Staring down Jeff Green. They got to get busy here. Chris Paul stepped out of bounds.
Type of animal to defend with all due respect when you go from Harden to Westbrook. Westbrook's mentality, I'm not playing with you. I'm going straight at you.
Houston's blueprint, Houston's culture, small ball, shooting threes, analytics, all those things on the line, and they turn it over. Schroeder in transition over Westbrook. Points here in the fourth quarter, Chris Paul. Harden got his first bucket attempt to fall after checking into the game.
With all due respect.
Harden with a crossover, step back, delivery, no good. To go in Game 7. It's been a struggle for James Harden.
Billy Donovan giving Chris Paul a little breather.
Cross court, Westbrook who checked in, firing, and he lets Chris Paul sit on the bench. Little hesitation. Schroeder with a slick almost finish.
Wow. Push the basketball. Continue to play with pace.
Up high, Adams wasn't expecting the lob. Back out to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a quiet game at the offensive end of late. Dort kicks it out to Gilgeous-Alexander. Floater, great defense by Eric Gordon. Whistle, offensive foul. Houston Rockets coach Mike D'Antoni challenging this call, an offensive foul against his player, Eric Gordon. Gallinari stepping in. Up for it, man. And he was trying to deliver a message. This time he turns it over.
Well, that was great defense. He had him on his heels. He has a shot there, turns it down. He still got him off balance, but Eric Gordon refusing to give up on him.
Westbrook from the free throw line driving on Gallinari. Schroeder on the attack. That one's against Chris Paul, his second. Dort denying on the wing against Harden. Got it back. Over to Westbrook. With the left hand, no good. Boy, you really think Dort's going to fire now?
Might as well.
That time he gave it up to Schroeder. And he missed the scoop. Didn't get the call he wanted. With a 2-point advantage. Westbrook cross court. Tucker, his favorite spot. But not this time. Covington inside. He misses. And Paul clear. As Gilgeous-Alexander picked him up. Out to Tucker, missed the last one, drives it in this time, and knocks down the whole team. He passes, looking to get it back, and does. Gordon did a nice job on him last sequence. They trap him again in traffic. They got to get moving here. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with nowhere to go. Schroeder got it off in time and left it short. Adams got on the deck, but Gordon comes in with the ball, and under a minute to go. Paul tried to take the charge. Adams picked Gordon clean and got the ball. Chris Paul. Harden falls. Bodies all over. Paul left it short. And Covington clears. Wow. Timeout, Houston Rockets. What a frenetic, frantic sequence.
Obviously, the Rockets going to try to get a switch at some point and get Luke Dort off of James Harden.
Harden going to a strong hand. Knocked out of bounds by Gilgeous-Alexander. Westbrook has had a good second half. Inside, missing. Adams with the rebound. Just tenths of a second separate the game clock and shot clock. This is the moment that Chris Paul says he was built for.
He embraces this moment going against his former team.
Houston got its hands on it. Dort for three, blocked by Harden. Dort got it back, tried to throw it off Harden, and missed him. Steve, thanks a lot for joining us as we get a different angle of it this time. Dort right there is out of bounds on the line. Good denied defense. Westbrook gets it in to Covington, who's fouled immediately with point forward. A 80% free throw shooter. Oh boy, the rebounding. And Gallinari gets the board, so they only... Clark, clock starts on the touch. Gilgeous-Alexander is going to have to burn another timeout. And Chris Paul saw that Frayer seemed to signal foul first.
He's got that right hand up.
That foul was against James Harden. And Gallinari misses it. Schroeder, Adams, Gallinari, and Chris Paul on the floor as well.
And Steven Adams just dived to the rim. He's wide open.
Guarded by P.J. Tucker. And they get it blown up. The Houston Rockets blow it up, deflect it away. They tried to get it to Adams.
But after that, this is the play defensively. They made life tough. If I'm Steven Adams, I'm diving to the cup. There's no way he can hurt the Rockets in this situation. But James Harden, tough night offensively, but made the biggest play and deserves an awful lot of credit with the block shot of Dort's three-point attempt.